Hello everyone, this is Erik, the Asian movie enthusiast, and this is my review of Under the Hawthorn Tree, a Chinese romance from 2010 that was directed by Zhang Yimou, a famous director who is known for a plethora of critically acclaimed films. Now, this is set during the end of China's Cultural Revolution in a small village in Hubei Province. Now, this film is about a pure love that develops between a beautiful high school student and a handsome young prospector. Now, at the beginning of the movie, we are introduced to the Tree of Heroes, as it's called, which is named as such because during the Second Sino-Japanese War, Chinese soldiers showed heroic devotion there and became revolutionary martyrs who were executed by the Japanese army. Now, this story of the tree is used as motivation for the Cultural Revolution's curriculum in that area. Now, our female lead needs to write good articles for the revolution because she requires her school's approval to get a teaching job at that school after she graduates, so that she can help her mother financially. Now, apparently, her father made a few mistakes in the past that put the family behind the eight ball, so there's quite a bit of pressure on our protagonist here. Now, the problem is that she becomes romantically involved with our male lead, and his mother was a capitalist who jumped off of a building to her death not too long ago. So her relationship with him could pose a risk, in reaching her goals, because if the school finds out about it, they might pass her over for someone else just because she's affiliating with this guy. Now, a few months ago, I reviewed another Chinese film that was set during the Cultural Revolution, Balzac and the Little Chinese Seamstress from 2002. Check out my review of that film when you get a chance. Now, in comparing these two films, I think that The Little Chinese Seamstress has more thematic depth to it, but Under the Hawthorn Tree is probably the more purely entertaining film of the two. The romance in this film is a bit on the simplistic side. It's more of like a puppy dog variety romance, I would say, instead of something complex and multi-layered, but it works well. It works well. You definitely want to see these two characters end up together, for sure. And one reason for that is the lead actress, Zhou Dongyu, who is very good in this. I looked up her filmography, and she's been in some highly acclaimed stuff lately, so I definitely need to check more of her stuff out, because I like her. The lead actor is also good here. His name is Sean Doe, and I've actually seen him in two other films that I've enjoyed quite a bit, Wolf Totem and To the Fore, both from 2015. So, Under the Hawthorn Tree can serve as an introduction to two young actors, both of whom are still in their 20s and have, probably long careers ahead of themselves. Natural environments in this film are very nice. There's a dash of humor that's sprinkled in, which I appreciated. Near the end, there's actually a really funny misunderstanding that is rather amusing, and I like that. In terms of things that I think could have been improved upon, I already mentioned the rather simplistic nature of the romance itself. There are a lot of good things in this movie, and practically no bad things, but there's not a lot which I would say is like elite, that takes this film to like another level. Also, I'm not sure how I feel about the intertitles that are spliced into the film, which explain events that occur in between each section. So, I can understand, it does make sense to use them sometimes, but other times I felt like they were explaining things that I already knew or that I could have inferred from the rest of the film. But overall, I enjoyed this one, and I think that it's anchored well by its direction and lead actress. The big question is this, however. Would this film make my top 10 Zhang Yimou films? You'll have to wait and see. I'll be putting that list together at some point in the near future, so look out for that. Under the Hawthorn Tree is moderately available on Region 3 DVD with English subtitles. And as always, I will see you next time.